Welcome. My name's Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Monday for me. Tom, you're still kicking along on a Sunday, and the
Correct.
market's the
Good
market's
morning.
not open. It's got another couple of hours before the market opens. Yeah, welcome. All right, let's just do this first. So, welcome to this live Forex analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we are not financial advisors. So, please only take trades you have to take based on your own analysis. There is a full risk disclosure and a little bit about us as live session traders there. Well, Tom, things got moved around a little bit on the end of the week.
Yeah, that was the Jerome Powell stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, but there was tariff stuff as well. And anyway. So what was Jerome about?
He didn't cut the rates.
No, correct. He wasn't going to. Prediction was that it was not going to. There's too much inflation going on. Anyway, okay. Yeah, and some of that whole tariff stuff sort of pushed stuff around, particularly the US dollar. It was very interesting. Um, Thought it would strengthen it, but it had this sort of like seesaw effect on it with the non-farm payroll and interest rate. Okay. So interesting. AUD CAD. Look at this. Last like pushed up there, back down here, and then finished off there. Yeah, I'm still in positive on that one. AUD thank you very much. I like this. It's gone further down. That's what I thought. So had quite well relatively large stop loss. Been in this for a long time. I think since the 15th of May. So middle of May. So anyway, seems to be just kicking itself down. It may pull back up now. It just depends. It doesn't want to break that. I'm sort of on the forecast that it'll probably break down past here and maybe even there, down to here a bit. We'll see. Um, with the what have we got here? Is that anything? No, just balance of trade. That's okay. Um, I can't remember where it is. I think it's the 18th, actually. I might be wrong. I can't remember now. Hasn't got listed. When the interest rate decision, highly likely for us to cut interest rate too. So that will, I think that will weaken off the Aussie dollar again. But anyway, welcome, Darren, Mr. EA.
Yeah, right.
Good decision. Close them off.
Well, he postponed the his tariff decision day, didn't he?
Oh, no, no, no. No, there's tariffs going on all over, joint.
Did he not postpone it on Friday?
No, no, only, no, 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 no. Well, not that I know of. We got the same as the UK 10%, but then a whole lot of like Eurozone got I don't know, I can't remember 29% or something and or 39 or whatever, in a whole lot of countries it was all over the joint.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, as far as I saw it in the news anyway, Darren, I might be wrong, but
oh, I might have read that wrong then. Trump's tariff day announcement. Let's have a look.
yeah.
Trump's tariffs are back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, quite a bit of
Liberation Day.
he's had all of that. Yeah. Oh, I just think it was a good decision. Particularly, when we get down to Euro USD, we'll have a look. But
Yeah.
yeah, it sort of, I'm pretty sure jumping all over the joint. But like you don't know what's going to happen, so it's better off to be out of some of those trades. Did you get
Yeah.
a chance to closing any of the other EAs, or just leave them? Some of them you had to leave running because they were in drawdown.
Some are left running, some are closed. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So a bit of a
so you'll wait
mixture.
until the market settles down and then open them back up again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's AUD doing well, coming back down again. All right. So it did its pull back up, and now it's going back. Lovely. As I said, I've been in since 15th of May or something. AUD Whoa. That was a significant sort of drop off on one day. Didn't get to see that. 183 pips. There's some big moves going on there. From time to time, I mean. Didn't get to see that one, Tom. You didn't get in.
I'm not in any trades at this moment.
Oh, okay, right. So that'll be easy for me. All right. AD and also too, bang, spike me out back. It's like I think we're going to end up selling further, but the push arounds are just incredible. Actually, I think I did. Hang on, let me just have a look. Oh, no, it's not that one. It's that one. Yeah, AD Yeah, I got. Yeah. Yes. There's vivid jumping around going on. Like even that. Like look at the from there down to there. Oh no, it's only 74 pips. That's not. Yeah, not outside the realms of possibilities. And looks like we're going to go for a bit of a push back up again. You did say that you wanted to get a bit of a buy out of it, and it would push up maybe up here. Good one. Okay. 80 Singapore. Yeah, be smiling out, and it's keeps coming down. It's okay. There's no change here yet, and there's a really, like a 2 brick wick up here. Significant, isn't it? Well, I think it is anyway. None of you trade that, so it's okay. AUD USD did a pullback, but looks like we're going to get a turn again. I think the other dollar with the US dollar still saying, like not no interest rate cut. I think we'll be a pullback. We'll see what happens at the start of this week. I think it'll start selling off further. You can see that indicator there pushed up. All right. Probably doesn't entice you too much, Tom. We'll see.
On Euro USD?
AUD USD.
AUD USD. No, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for this to push back up
Yeah, and then
and then drop off.
we've got an indicator here to drop off.
Yeah, that's
We'll see.
consolidation.
Yes. Oh, you're waiting. Yeah, okay. No worries. You're waiting for a
So
better option to go
I'm
for
looking at
seller.
this pullback into this dead row,
Yeah.
just one brick down, from where it's at now into the dead row.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this one
Right.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right
Okay.
there. Tap
Yeah.
it and go.
All right.
And
Okay.
and I'm looking for it to come back up to this top and not break it.
Really? You think it'll
Yeah.
come back up here? Hmm.
Oh, it's going to come back up to that top one.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Probably not ready to sell it too because we don't have the interest rate decision coming on any time. I don't think even it's not next week, a week after, I think. Okay, CAD CHF. Right. Spiked up, took me out. Okay. Turn on that. It just doesn't want to break down here, does it?
Going to.
You think it's going to?
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't made it back up to the 61.9 though.
That's why it's going to break down below.
because it hasn't made there, you'll think it'll break that. Then, yeah, okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
Well, no, I'm looking at this pulling back up to this newly created gold brick. Right. So I'm looking for it to push down, sweep this liquidity down here, pull back up, not break this brick, and then push down.
Okay.
It didn't break the top up here.
No, didn't even
That's
come
what I'm
up
saying.
there.
Up there, right.
Yeah, and it didn't come up to 61.9 because it didn't do that. It doesn't have the momentum to do that, so it's more likely to sell.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Anyway, CAD-J, I'm still in that one. Even look at this. Look at the pullback it did to there. I'm still slightly positive, but that was a big hit. That one took out a whole lot of profit. And also CHF JPY. That one. Annoying. Yeah. Anyway, it's the way it goes. You get those big news events. What happens? Euro AUD. Yeah, the euro's recovered on that. That's good. Let's see if it breaks up through here or not, or we just get the pushback to break out. Yeah, it might be that sort of Tuesday, Wednesday type. This is just the end of the week pushback up. And if you get, well, we'll have a, yeah, Euro NZD will probably be similar. Euro CAD, that's a big recovery too. Euro CHF, that as well. Interesting, isn't it? Like they get the quite a large tariff thing put on them, and the recovery is quite substantial. I think it's that whole inflation. Two, they think it's well, it's going to be two. So, well, about the trade doesn't matter. Okay. Euro GBP again. Nice push up. Likely to break the top. Euro JPY. Okay. It's a bit of a surprise. I think that would have taken it off, but something, okay. Look at that, though. Short and then straight away push back up on it. All right, you're NZD. Yeah, as I said, you're AUD, you're NZD. Give you a short and then straight away push back up. All right, Euro Singapore. Again, up as well. Now, your USD, that's the one. So if you're in those trades, Darren, with your EA, sells, it's would have had counter trades for that buy back up.
Yeah.
But if you're not in, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's all fine.
Well, one
It's
of them is in, I think one of them is in sell on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm giving you a bit of drawdown on it.
I
Okay.
think. Yeah, let's have a look.
You got quite a few of them though, just on it, Euro USD, haven't you?
Yeah, it's obviously the most, the popular one. Sharpshooter is Euro USD.
Yeah.
Something interesting on we don't mind jumping in, but on the Discord channel, for the
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter days,
Yeah.
somebody posted something. This was in the wake of the meltdown.
Yeah, yeah.
So That's right. I thought it made absolute sense, really, because obviously got the default setting, so high risk, and you've got this stop loss at 35% on the high risk, medium risk 17.5. And I looked on the low risk, it's 8.75, so it's obviously halves that risk. But somebody posted in there that they they've been running it on the medium risk, but they've set that stop loss to 7.5. So you can obviously go in and change it to whatever you want. And I thought, so well,
Yeah,
that sort of makes a lot of sense. If it clearly this could happen again tomorrow, next week, could be in 6 months, but its track record suggests that's quite rare. It's probably going to be a rare event, so it could be another year or two before that happens again. So thought, if you're trading it on the medium risk, you're getting your 2% a month or whatever. Maybe you've got 30% after 12 months. It then has another bit of a meltdown, but you only lose 7.5%.
mm,
Yeah, that's on the basis that in between those events, the drawdown never sort of really gets more than 4 or 5 at sort of worst case. So they've taken a bit of a loss like everybody else, but it's only 7.5%. Obviously, they've built up all that profit, and they'll recover that 7.5% quite quick
yeah. I
compared to the
noticed.
35% meltdowns that some people have had. And
Yeah.
I thought to myself, that makes sense. Well, why have it so?
Because
Yeah,
you need that buffer in it for taking trades. So what they're saying in the sharpshooter is if you're over at 35, you will have these extraordinary events, but it won't go that far and then it'll recover. So you'll still have profits and you'll be in
oh yeah,
drawdown for a period of time, but then it will actually not
but
close those.
it did though, didn't it? It had a
Yeah, but it
meltdown.
did,
And it
that's right.
just blasted through everybody's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so that particular person then is now they will recover from that quite quickly, while other sort of users,
Yeah,
yeah,
but also
it'll
to
take
I
them a year to
suppose,
get that back, I suppose. Yeah,
yeah, but to a certain extent though, Darren, they might at that 8% or 9% or whatever it is, they may actually have a few more. Um, um,
they may do, but the track record
yes, correct. That's what you
that
said.
EA
Yeah,
suggests they won't.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah, absolutely right.
everybody's been fine no matter what setting you've been on for 2 years or whatever.
Yeah, 3 years now.
Everybody's
Yeah,
taking a hit at the same time.
yeah,
Potentially, it could be another 2 years, and
yeah. But
yeah, I just thought,
what it does show though, Darren, is that people tend to use stuff out of the box and don't tend to question
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Where you're sort of getting some insight in relation to it, which is
yeah,
yeah, well, it's good. We, as you said, you can set it to whatever you want.
yeah.
So um,
I mean, 7.5% isn't a massive deal, but you don't want to lose a 7.5% loss, but it's not a massive deal.
no,
And
but if you've already made 30, 40% or something,
yeah,
that's 7 right. Where if you make 30, 40% and then you lose a 35%,
yeah,
loss, it's like
you've lost
everything
all
that
your
you
profit, you're back to square one again. Yeah, yeah,
correct. Yeah. Yeah, well, that makes perfect sense too.
yeah.
So anyway, so the question is, are you setting it to 8% or 9% or whatever?
I think I might do. Yeah. Plus, it, this particular person had it at 7.5%, and it's also within for the purposes of the
iPhones.
iPhones, it's within the 10% as well. So you'd
Yeah.
survive that, albeit I'm not quite sure what you'd do after that because you'd be very tight, wouldn't you? You'd be very tight then to the
Yeah,
10.
correct. But over a period of time, it may have made profits that you withdrew, that you'd
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
withdrawn,
it
and then
survives.
got your initials back. So,
Yeah,
and if it does survive, well, I mean, you could always go, well, yeah, I'll trade it, but I've got my initial profits. I'll just get another one and then see how
yeah,
that goes.
yeah,
Like, yeah, it's not the end of the world, but it does make it more difficult if you got 7.5% drawdown in a 10% sort of iPhones.
yeah.
And as you said, the track history is that it really only has like two or
Well, if you
three
got to
percent
that, if
movement.
you got to 7.5 and you got 10% stop loss, so you're sitting, your account still, it's survived, but it's sitting very close to that
Two
10%.
two and a
You,
half
you could
percent, yeah.
turn sharpshooter off and possibly manual trade for a bit and just, maybe just,
What and kill it within a couple of days.
maybe you could just build up a little bit of a buffer gradually and then, I don't know,
Yeah,
just,
true.
but even on the live account, really, I was thinking more of the live accounts. I thought,
Yeah.
that makes a bit of
Oh,
sense.
absolutely. Absolutely makes
Um,
sense.
they'll recover that 7.5% in 3 months or whatever, and the will be
Mm,
forgotten about, and
mm.
onwards and upwards after that. Uh,
Yeah, well, the Euro USD is certainly a bit of a jump around at the moment. Like this sort of pull back up, pull back up, that's great when you have these. Obviously, that it just happens to be when you've got that significant drop, you know. So, have you purchased the Happy
I have,
Gold?
I have. I've not done
Oh,
anything. I've had a bit of a read
no.
with the user guide, but I've not set it up yet. So,
Okay,
um,
that's
yeah,
good.
just need to think about that one because I was watching one of the videos, Petco videos.
Yeah.
Got it running with two different brokers. On one broker, it was doing well, profitable, but it was actually losing on the other broker. Uh,
Oh,
but it's really needs you need really good the broadcast of the right conditions really. Really good sort of broker speed and that sort of thing. You can enter a trade and then close it again almost instantly. You
right,
in and out
right.
very, very quickly. So she needs to have to think about that really, whether might just put it on a demo initially with IC markets and see if it works okay. So
Mm,
without IC markets, for example, or whether I need a different broker. They're using 8 cap. I mean, maybe they're promoting 8 cap, but it's
yeah,
working well on 8 cap.
you
Uh,
never know, do you?
but there was
Well, I
another
saw there
broker.
was a
Yeah.
video from Petco about sharpshooter and the disaster.
Well, what has there
I
been?
only
Yeah,
watched a little bit of it. I didn't get to watch it all. I want to go back and see if I can. I might get a chance this morning to watch the remainder of it. But
yeah,
it's yeah, no, he was just talking about, like he's it's the latest news bit, I think.
yeah.
Um, he's very prolific about what he does. He says that he lost the 150,000 like account for charity one. I
All
don't know
right.
if you
Yeah,
remember. Remember, he went to Dubai and talked to them. They said, "Oh yeah, we'll give you an iPhone for 150," and he put sharpshooter
yeah,
on,
yeah.
and it blew it. So
Uh,
um, anyway, I'll find out. Anyway, Euro USD. Let's have a look at the GBPs and see what's happened. So, from a Euro perspective, it was like it was bombing out all of a sudden after the tariff thing that weekend. It's like, or before the weekend, it's basically just strengthened up against a whole lot of currencies. Well, basically all of them. We'll just see what happens Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, GA. It has pulled back up, but there's just not a lot of strength in it, I don't think. The British pound is still not happy. What do we got? Oh, rate decision. Oh, so here's the prediction. They're going to lower the interest rate. Have
yeah.
you heard about this, Darren?
Oh, Bank of England, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, this is on the 7th, so
Yeah,
Wednesday, Thursday, or somewhere around there. Well, that's going to make
yeah.
I think that'll probably weaken it off even further.
Mhm.
All right. And probably with GN, yeah, GN as well. Let's see. GBP CAD, that's also dropped off. Um, GBP CHF, loving that. That's doing well. I'm still in that one for a 6%. So I've lost a couple of ones and I'm picking up ones on a few other ones. So GBP, JPY. Wow. I didn't pick that. 400 pips
Yeah.
drop at the end of the trading week. Yeah. I think we're going to start. This will be the swing high, and we'll start. It'll do probably well with a drop like that. We're going to get a pullback, and then we'll get another drop because this has been the trend up here. I think this is now the break, and we'll see the trend lines match up here and potentially sell out. What are your thoughts, Tom,
Yes, I'm actually just waiting to get
for
into
the
this.
pullback? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think it'll do a pullback at the start of the week and then drop off again.
man.
GBP,
If
oh
this is right,
yeah,
if this is right that I'm looking at, this is going to be huge.
yeah,
This is going
yeah,
to be a big move
yeah, yeah. I agree.
because on the weekly time frame, you've got it going back all the way to
Yeah,
just about 109.
I think there's a lot more there. There's a,
109.
okay. Mm. Oh, price wise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, back down here. Okay.
No, 109.
No way.
This is the high. We're turning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
All the way down to 109.
Yeah, that's what he said, and I went like, "Oh, you mean
It's like
190?" And he goes
that's
like,
2020.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's got to go back to create a lower high to
yeah."
create a new higher high on the weekly time frame.
Mm.
So
Right.
actually, the weekly, the daily, and the 2 hour are all going in the same direction now.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see though,
So yes, I'm waiting for this pullback,
and then a
possibly
sellout.
even a possibly two or three pullbacks
Yeah,
up and down
yeah.
because
Then a drop
that's a
off.
big candle it's got to take over, and
Yeah,
then a harder push down to create back down to start making lows again.
with pullbacks, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's GJ. Well, that means a lot of the other NZ, a lot of the other JPYs will potentially not just GBP. Right, GN. This is annoying. This is just nothing's really happening there. It may sort of make a bit of a crazy move at the rate decision, but GBP Singapore, that's dropped off nicely. And I think a lot of these are turning. I don't know why the British pound, but anyway, it's on the nose at the moment. It's done that pullback. Let's get ready. See that here. Then we'll have a change over here, I reckon. We had change over down there. Pushed up, 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 up. Now we've got the swing high and we've got a lower high. Let's push up and then drop off again. Waiting for that. Or getting the GU, that'd be good. And that could even be around that sort of rate decision stuff. Or NCAD. New Zealand dollars, just everything's just sitting sideways at the moment on that one. NZD didn't get into it. Anyway, well, let's see. And then NJ, I got knocked out of. That was doing well. Gone. Look at it. Bang, straight out. How annoying. But I think a lot of the JPYs are going to, it'll be pullbacks, but there could be the swing highs on this one. Look. Anyway, we'll wait and see whether they're turning or not. And that also did a bit of pullback here. You see the indicator there? Let's see how far this is going to pull back, but we've got crossover on the trend bars. So I think we're selling out. I got to say, well, what am I still on? Oh, yeah, I'm just close. Singapore Japanese yen just saved. I'm just slightly positive after that drop. Hopefully it pulls back up a bit. But look at it. It just came and matched that up.
You got a short staring you in your face.
You think it is?
Yeah, look at your daily.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
It
Oh,
says
that's
short
short.
right
Yeah,
in it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I've seen so many shorts. You do short and then straight away just push back up again. Like, I think this will push back up. That's a big drop. I think it'll recover from that and then maybe go further, but I might just get out of the trade then. We'll just see how it goes.
Hmm. All right,
That's
cool.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. USD CAD, that just pulled back that little bit as well. Came up there, broke that, and then pushed back down. Let's see. USD CHF, that's it. Killed on that one. Got knocked out of there. And UJ, that also pulled back too. Let's see, we'll do a push up and then see if it comes back down. This could be the swing high as well on all these JPYs. What's that? Any rate decision? No, it's okay. USD Singapore also pull back down. Obviously, the rates, of US dollars are just sitting there, and gold pushed back up quite significantly too. That's 363. Let's see, did silver? I didn't get to see that one. No, silver didn't. Okay, so not enough rocket silver. Bitcoin's 114. That recovered a little bit as well on the weekend. And oil is at 67. That's dropped off. It's going to come down. We'll see if it come down at 61.9, then bounces off there. It's either going to break it here, which I'm not going to do anything, but it's either break it there and come back down, match off this, or it'll come down to here and then push back up. Mm. It's interesting about the world media. They're doing over here. They're doing a really big push on Palestine and forced famine and I bet nobody's talking about anything about Ukraine now. I mean, it's it's just
Drifted out the news completely. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, not to get sidetracked. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but before I forget, your fib's wrong.
Yeah, on that one it is. Yeah, it's got to go up
Yeah, there you
to
go.
the. Yeah,
Sorry,
I
I just
know. I
noticed
saw
it.
it.
I didn't mean to
No, I
interrupt
saw
you.
it
Go
too.
ahead.
It's got no. That's all fine. It's just coming down to that. It's still. It doesn't change what I said. It's either going to come down here and bounce off, or it's going to break down through and either match or break the bottom. We'll see. It'd be nice if it goes lower. We were having there were some protests over in WA, Western Australia here that apparently some oil tanker that had come or petrol tanker, whatever, from India, and somebody worked out that it had a high percentage of Russian oil that had turned into petrol that had come to us or fuel. So they were trying to stop it from coming in because we don't want to support any of Russian oil. Well, they just get around the whole system, don't they? They send it to India and India processes it and then on it goes. Nobody knows where it's coming from. Anyway, um, yeah. So after the weekend, or after the end of the week with non-farm payroll and all of that, the rate decision in the US, and then now we're going to have a UK rate decision.
Yeah.
And that's going to probably push the market around. I think it's got to settle down today. There'll be pullbacks because they're quite big moves before
Yeah.
the market closed the last day of trading. So whether they continue in the same direction a bit, or I think a lot of them will change direction back for a little bit. It's quite interesting though that Tom, you talk about the British pound. Potentially, a lot of the currency pairs in the British pound are like up, particularly that GJ. And you reckon it's over time it's going to take a big push down over time. And we'll just see what happens.
Right. I'm just looking to get in at the trade at the top.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if my weekly time frame is telling me we've peaked out,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. And see if we can take that opportunity.
GJ, there you are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that, man.
I thought
Holy
he said this
cow.
down here.
That's awesome. That's going to be a sweet move because we're on a downtrend.
Yeah. 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 Okay, that's the weekly there.
Right. We are literally right at 618.
Yeah.
High to low at that point is the 618. We're doing a turn here to come back down,
Back down.
even if it's halfway to swipe that long.
Yeah. Or even down here to take, this 190 or something. Anyway, I think we're going to get a pull back up before it pushes back down again, though. That's the thing. Same in there. That's a big push, so that'll come back up a bit, probably maybe up to the trend, and then push back down. It'll just come to here. Up, not break that high, and then drop itself off. Okay. So there's a bit of time to wait. You just wait unless you get the buy back up for a little bit, but you can't
No, I'm
guarantee
only interested in sales
in
at
the
this
sell.
point.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. All right. Well,
Change subject. Do you use a VPS for anything, Brian, or
sorry?
do you use a VPS for anything, or
Yes.
I've got three different ones. Two of them, historically I've got them, and then there was one I purchased a bit more recently, something a bit better because of all these EAs are running. But I've just noticed when I've just come on the computer the first time this weekend, and all three of them have got updates. Reload, important updates. I just thought that seemed a bit of a coincidence that all three at the same time.
No, because there'll be updates through Windows. They're window updates.
Is that what it is, guys?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, you'll have all different.
Yeah.
So they'll all be running oh God, what's it called? Windows whatever it is, and that'll have some security update, and so it'll go across all of them.
Yeah. I just wondered, my initial thought was, are they all selling, repackaging the same thing?
No, not necessarily.
It's
No, they'll all be in different
I see what
data
you're saying now,
centers
yeah.
and run by different, but they'll all get the notification
Yeah.
for the Windows update all at the same time. So I've used a couple, but at the moment I'm only using FXVM.
Yeah. I think once I add the start using this Happy Gold,
Yeah.
it's gonna stretch one of them, so I might have to upgrade one of them. I'll say I think it's gonna be pushing the limit with the
Right, or
FOREX
you just buy another one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's cost effective to get another one or to upgrade
Yeah.
the ones that you
Yeah. I'll
have.
look with it. Yeah.
I mean, I used to run one that was dedicated for a while, I did, which it had nobody else. So what happens is most of the ones you're doing are actually shared.
Yeah.
They're a shared sort of support, but you can actually get it where you have your own CPU that actually runs. I mean, they're not cheap, but you can run multiple
Yeah.
um
T4 platform and MT5
thank
platform.
you. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of the word.
Yeah.
So
It's C Trader that really uses up a lot of uh,
really?
yeah, yeah. It's probably you put C Trader on there, you see it, see what how many sort of megabytes.
The Sea Trader gets promoted for its how light it is. Like how
Yeah,
oh, that's
that's fun.
amazing. Okay, I haven't seen. I
Yeah,
have, to be honest, I've never traded. I don't think. No, I don't think I've ever traded Sea Trader on a VPS.
yeah.
Only ever MT4s and fives. So I
Mm.
haven't seen whether it is using a lot of RAM.
It does absolutely massive compared to
Okay.
MT4 or MT5. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. What are you what EA are you running on on that? It's on Sea Trader.
Well, also the C bots, the original C bots from last year, but I reduced the performance of those was not been what was particularly exciting. So
Oh, that was the.
yeah, the very
Oh yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you still
That's
running
on
those?
C. Yeah, that's on C trade. So I've spread the balance around on other EAs now. So yeah, I still got it running, but it just uses up so much so much space on the
Yeah.
VPS. You'd be surprised really.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's interesting. You're still running. Gee whiz, I forgot about those. So you're running
yeah,
those as well.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Have they been profitable or?
Well, they have.
Uh,
They've well in and out. It's not been not been great, I must say. They
hmm.
have good runs and then losing runs, and yeah, been a bit disappointing really.
They're not really like the EA Academy recommendation ones.
No, no.
Okay.
Right.
So I think it's been good. All right then. Well,
Okay.
let's see what happens this week.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, Tom, whether that GJ does its thing after it does put, I think quite a few. I'll be looking at a lot of the Japanese yen for potentially a turn. We'll just see. We'll have to get out of a few. All right then.
Okay.
Take it easy, fellas. See you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
All
Bye.
right.
Cheers.
Take
Bye.
care.